previously on ZippyCraft. We also now have 2 dogs. So that's also a thing that happened. I have found the buried treasure, and here we go. Oh my gosh, we got another diamond. Come. Yes, alright. Ooh. This is the little dog hut that I came up with. Oh my gosh, look what happened now. Oh my goodness, these guys are back, and this is the brand new sugarcane farm, and here it is, all done and completed, and everything is looking perfect. And what do we got? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, just Unbreaking 3? What's going on, YouTube? Hey guys, this is Zippy, and welcome back to episode 5 of my ZippyCraft survival series. And today, we are going to be building a very important farm right over in this area that I already carved out. And that farm is going to be an AFK fish farm. Now, the reason why I want to build this farm is so we can get a whole ton of enchanted books. So that way we can use those enchanted books to put all the enchantments that we could ever want on all of our diamond tools and diamond armor. Especially since in the last episode, we got a rather disappointing enchantment on our diamond pickaxe, aka Unbreaking 3. And we weren't so happy about it, but that is why we are building this AFK fish farm. It is a quick and easy way to get XP as well as a ton of enchanted books. So that is going to be the #1 priority for this episode. Also, another thing that I want to do is I want to go into the nether now that we have this nether portal and go on a huge nether quartz mining session. So I definitely want to do that after we build this AFK fish farm, just because we have the nether portal. I know we don't really have any other reason to go into the nether at the moment, but I figured since we have it, we might as well try to mine as much nether quartz as possible, because we'll definitely be needing that in the future. And then also, I will still be periodically trying to fill up this chicken farm. This is taking so much longer than expected, but I have to be getting close to 24 chickens in this tiny little area. I mean, there's so many of them. Alrighty, so I went ahead and gathered up all of the resources that we need, and this is literally everything we need. We just need 1 random block, 2 chests, 1 hopper, a fence post, a trapdoor, a pressure plate, and a note block. That is absolutely it. It was so easy, and this farm is about to take 2 seconds to build, so I'm going to quick build the farm, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, and here it is. This is the fish farm already built. I was not kidding when I said this is the easiest farm in the world to actually build. And just as a quick little notice, this is not my design. I'm not that smart to actually know how to build a fish farm, even though it is so simple. So I will leave a link to the video that I used to build this fish farm down in the description, so that way if you guys want to build it yourself, you absolutely can. But really all it is a double chest with a hopper going into it, a fence post that is waterlogged with a water source block, an iron pressure plate, an iron trap door, a random block, this could be any block, and then a note block. And that is the entire farm done. And then you just stand here and right click with your fishing rod right onto this note block, and you are AFK fishing. So that is it. Now, of course, this isn't all of the building done. Now I need to make this thing look all nice and presentable, just like all of the other farms. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting a glass border around the entire thing with a door, so that way when I do AFK fish farm, no mobs can get in and kill me. And then I also need to dig down and make a storage area, because right now we only have 1 double chest, but I think I'm going to expand this down by 4, so that way we have 5 double chests in total. So that way when we AFK at this thing for hours upon hours, we don't quickly fill up 1 double chest and then have all the items just sitting right here on top of this hopper, because that's going to create an enormous amount of lag. And also we're going to be losing a ton of items, especially those enchanted books, which we want so badly. Okay guys, so after a little bit of decorating, this is what the fish farm is now looking like. I went ahead and of course added our stone slab border around the base of it, just like on this farm and the chicken farm, so that way it just adds some form of stability to it. And then I surrounded the entire thing in glass, and the reason why it has to be glass is because this fish farm needs daylight in order to work. So I guess I could have done the walls an actual solid block and left the roof as a glass roof, but I thought it would just be cool to make the entire thing out of glass. And then I went ahead and replaced all of the grass blocks with stone, so that way everything looks a lot more cleaner. And as you can see right here, we have a ladder heading down, and under here, I'm actually going to dig down even further, is going to be the huge, or not huge, but this is going to be the storage system for the fish farm. So it's going to be a tiny little room, about the same size as this room right here, maybe a little bit bigger, you know, on each of these sides. But this is going to be where the chests are going to come down like this, with the hoppers with all of the items going into them. And then there's also going to be an anvil and a crafting table down here as well, so that way I can craft up any tools and also enchant any of the diamond tools with the enchanted books on the anvil as needed. So that is now the next project for me to do, and I will come back once all that is completed and I'll show you guys what the final product looks like. Okay guys, so here we go. This is going to be what the final product looks like. I went ahead and I added some torches along the outside of it, so that way when I'm AFKing, there's no mobs that'll hopefully be right outside of this building. And then if we just come down this ladder right here, you can see this is what the storage area is looking like. So we've got all of our hoppers and all of our chests, and we have our anvil and crafting table, and then we just simply have our spruce logs in each of the corners, kind of like what we did down in the mine. And then we have our stone slabs going all across the roof and all across the bottom of the floor. Now you also might have noticed how my XP bar is now all the way down to 14, and that is because I did some enchanting and I also used the fish farm quite a bit. As you can see, we have got a ton of fish, a bunch of name tags, some tripwire hooks, some knowledge shells, a ton of enchanting books. This is the main reason why we built this farm, and also some enchanted bows. But what I was really focusing on was all of the fishing rods. So I was going to take all of the fishing rods and enchant them in our enchanting area, and then take them back to the AFK fish farm and take them right down here to the anvil, combine all of them, and come up with this fishing rod right here with Unbreaking 3, Mending, Lure 3, and Luck of the Sea 3. This is the best possible fishing rod that you can get in Minecraft. So now that I have this, I'm going to do a, let's say 1 hour. We're going to do AFK at this farm for 1 hour with now the best fishing rod, and see what kind of enchanted books and what kind of materials we can get from this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and AFK, and I will come back once the hour is up. Alright guys, so it has been a full hour of AFK fish farming. As you can see, my levels are now at 30, so I've gained about 15 levels of XP, which is not bad for just an hour. And let's see how much stuff we actually got. So all this was already here. These books are new. So we've got a book. I don't know what this is actually for. Whoops, I did not mean to grab that. I think that might be for a trident. We've got, I think that's more trident stuff, and potentially, well, protection. I'm not sure what quick charge is for. I actually don't know. So not too much stuff. We did get 3 enchanted books. Unfortunately, we did not need any of those enchantments at the moment. But nevertheless, for an hour of AFK fish farming, we did get quite a bit of good stuff. So I'm very pleased, and we'll definitely be doing that in the future. Okay, so now that this fish farm is officially built and we've now AFK'd at it successfully for an hour, and it clearly works rather well, we are now going to leave this alone for the rest of the episode and move on to the next thing, which is to go into the nether in our nether portal that we built, I think 2 episodes ago now, and actually go on another 1 hour quartz mining session. So this is going to be another hour of me just going in the nether and trying to get as much quartz as possible, so that way we can hopefully use it for something. I still don't know what, but we're going to be using it for something in the future. So I will see you guys in another hour. Alright guys, we are back from the quartz mining session, and this is all of the quartz that we got. We got so much quartz. I actually went ahead and I got a full inventory of quartz. I emptied out my entire inventory before I left, so that way it could be all filled up with quartz, and then I converted everything into quartz blocks because there's no way that would all fit in this chest. I mean, it would, but it would take up a whole lot of space. And this is all the quartz block we have, which is still an insane amount. So I'm very happy about that. And this should last us for a very, very long time. Okay guys, so real quick before we end the episode, I just want to bring your attention over to the chicken farm. And as you can see, I've gotten rid of our little dirt staircase, which means we officially have our 24 chickens in that little area. We finally hit it. I carried up one more chicken and I put it in and it immediately died. So that way I knew that there was 24 in here, because once again, that is the max amount of entities that you can have in a single block. And this chicken farm is working absolutely amazing. We currently are running completely out of coal. The hoppers are backing up. Everything is backing up. This chicken farm is working so fast. We have a ton of feathers. So we are definitely going to need to do another mining session in the next episode to get a ton of coal, so that way we don't have this backup. But this chicken farm is officially in full action and it's doing a fantastic job. Alright guys, so with that being said, that is going to do it for this episode, because as of right now it looks like our time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like on the video, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, this has been Zippy, and I will see you guys next time.